Hello everybody, Gmod here, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Emerald version. In the last episode, we were at the Moss Deep Space Center taking on Team Magma for what sounded like potentially the final time. As it seems they finally put together on their own that blowing up a volcano and causing it to erupt is generally not a cool thing to do. While we were there fighting at the Space Center, we also ran into Steven, who actually helped us out in battle, and when I say helped out, I mean he really helped out. Like, he did an amazing amount of work during that fight. And as our reward for helping him fight off Team Magma, except, you know, he probably could have done it on his own in all honesty, but, you know, I'll take credit where credit's due. We got ourselves the HM08 Dive, and Dive here is a very important move, as it will allow us to explore much of the Hoenn region we have not been able to explore up to this point. Because once you get Surf and once you get Dive together, now you can really explore the region that is often called the Water region, and it's kind of famous for it at this point. So with that being said, I should give you guys a heads up that starting this episode, and probably for the next few ones, we're not going to be doing any main story progression here. We're mostly going to be doing side quest stuff and, like, things that you don't have to do, pretty much is what I'm going to say. So with that being said, I think it's time for enough dilly-dallying. Let's get into the water, shall we? Oh yeah, also our Marshtomp evolved into a Swampert as well. That's a good thing that Pop-Up appeared to us. I might have actually forgot to mention that. That's kind of important, you know? It's our very first Pokemon. And now they're fully evolved. Ah, they grow up so fast. I'm like a proud father. Put some repels on, because wild Pokemon around here are kind of crazy with their levels. And over here, we got our first dark patch of water here. And this is how you indicate where you can dive into the water from here. So you just want to go over it when you have dive, and you just want to dive underwater just like so. And, wow, we could have not picked the worst dive spot to demonstrate this with, because, wow, there is nothing here. Except I think there's a hidden item right here. And, ooh, I take it back. It had a heart scale. Heart scales are really rare items that you can use to relearn Pokemon moves that you previously forgotten by giving it to a certain man, or a certain gentleman, I should say. You gotta use your titles in a certain town, which I'm gonna put on screen because my mind's actually blanking out to where that place is exactly, but I know we've seen him before, so it's nothing new, but I'm currently forgetting exactly where he is. That being said, that's all there is to do down here, so whenever you're done with diving in a certain place, just click B, and you can dive right back up. You can undive yourself. Or surface if you want to be a normal person. There you go. So that's one patch over there, and you're going to be finding these patches all across the Hoenn region, pretty much every water route that you ever see from this point forward. So it's a good idea to have dive on you a lot of the time. And over here we have reefs, and reefs here serve as underwater tall grass. So this is where you'll be able to find all of your wild Pokemon. And in this grass here is actually something we're going to be looking for that's kind of important, because if you remember in the last episode, I said that us finding a Whalmer was actually really good news because we need to catch it for something in the future. Well, there's another Pokemon that you actually need to catch for a side quest in the future that is kind of cool and kind of important, and it's only in this graph, and the Pokemon is called Relicanth, which has a 5% chance to appear, so it is quite rare. That being said, though, I definitely want to find it while we're down here, so I'm going to try here to burn out this Repel, and we'll get looking for it. And I think my Repel should almost be over at this point, so if you want to run out Repel, that'd be great. I'm running out of things to say to stall for time. Can you run out, please? Repel, I ask you nicely. Actually, now that I think about it, now that I'm talking about it, how does Repel work underwater? Like, doesn't the spray just wash off? Like, how does that make sense? Anyways, Nintendo logic, I shouldn't question it. Alright, let's check this out here. So, just like tall grass, you're going through for a while, you'll find a wild Pokemon. And here we got one of the free Pokemon you can find down here. We got a Clamperl here, which is a pretty rare Pokemon. Clamperl's a pretty interesting Pokemon, as it's one of the rare Pokemon that has it has an evolution method of all of its own. It has no other Pokemon has the same evolution method as it. It's a really bulky water type Pokemon, and I say it's a really bulky type water Pokemon. We just did like 3/4 of the HP, but that's just bread being bread. But yeah, this thing is a really bulky Pokemon. And I would talk more about how you evolve it and whatnot. However, we're actually going to be talking about that in the future because of a side quest that we're going to be doing. So, for the time being, we're not going to bother talking about that. But for now, we will get to level 35, which is pretty sweet. Now, I'm going to look down here for a little bit longer. And if I don't manage to get lucky and find it, I think I'll fast forward here to hunting it. Because this Pokemon is quite rare. Again, it's a 5% chance of encountering it. So, it is pretty rare, but we do need to get it. So, better sooner than later. That's how you say it, right? Yeah, that. Alright, let's see here. I think I'll give it like 2 more attempts, and if I don't find it, hey, Chinchou! Aw, I love Chinchou. They're a really cool Pokemon. And really cute Pokemon at that, too. Chinchou here is a water electric type, which, as of this point, is a very unique typing that no other Pokemon has. And in fact, I don't think any other Pokemon actually has this type at all. I'll put it on screen if I'm incorrect, but I think Shinchou and its evolution Lantern are the only Pokemon that have this type even to this day, so it's a very, very unique Pokemon like that. Really cool Pokemon, and honestly, I might have considered using it at one point, but I ended up going with, you know, we had a Water-type starter Pokemon, so that kind of idea kind of got crossed out pretty early, but, you know. It's a cool Pokemon, I quite like it. Maybe one day I'll use it on a team. Alright, we'll go for one more encounter, then after that, we'll fast forward this until I find one. Because it could be going on for quite some time. Okay, I didn't expect to find it that fast and that easy. I would have been stupid lucky to find it that quickly. Again, 5% encounter. Can't stress that enough. It's very rare. So with that being said, I think the perfect thing to do while looking for this Pokemon is to shut up and play some music of this lovely, lovely tune of being underwater. Seriously, the dive theme is one of my favorites in this entire game. So with that being said, enjoy the wonderful tunes of Underwater Hoenn. Actually found one, and that didn't actually take that long, all things considering. I've seen people, like, actually, let me clarify, I've not even seen people, I myself have taken like an hour to find this thing before when I was trying to find it, like, my first ever playthrough for what I was talking about. This thing is a rare Pokemon, and we definitely want to make sure we catch this first try, because it may be a while before we find one again. Relicanth here is a very, very interesting Pokemon. It's a Water-Rock type Pokemon, which is a pretty unique typing on its own. It's not the only Pokemon with this typing, but it's a very rare typing, I'd say that. And it's also a very, very ancient Pokemon of sorts, and is actually based off a real-life fish, and a recently, okay, I wouldn't say recently discovered story, not at this point anyways, but basically the origin of this Pokemon here is that there used to be a fish that was long thought extinct. However, it was recently found about 100 or so years ago in Australia, and it left a lot of people confused as to why or how it was there, because people thought this thing was extinct forever, but lo and behold, it was in Australia. Of course, it'd be Australia of all places they find it. Seriously, I feel like in Australia, everything crazy happens. So yeah, that's the origin story of Relicanth for you. And that being said, it woke up, and it's got a water gun. Not too scary, but, you know. Wow, that was a crit. Okay, it really wasn't that scary. We'll use Gun on it once again, and hopefully, I'll be able to catch this thing in the net ball on my first try here. I'd like to save my net balls if possible. Let's see here. Gonna go for the Rock Tomb. Water Rock's a pretty interesting typing, though. Unfortunately, it's so late into the game here that even if you want to use a Relicanth, there's a very good chance you already have a Water type in your team, so maybe a little bit hard to fit onto your team, but I actually think it's a really cool Pokemon. It's a really neat Pokemon with a cool origin, so who knows? If you want it on your team, go ahead. That being said, though, alright, come on, that ball, I believe. Uno, dos, tres, si. I think that means caught, except it doesn't. It means yes, but anyways. Gotcha, Relicanth was caught. That went really smoothly. That could have taken forever, but no, we got it right away pretty much. Number 179, Relicanth, a longevity Pokemon, or longevity Pokemon, not longevity, my bad. A Pokemon that was once believed to have been extinct. The species has not changed its form for 100 million years. It walks on the seafloor using its perpetual fins. So yeah, very, very ancient Pokemon. In fact, this thing's probably older than, you know, a lot of the Hoenn region itself, so that's kind of cool. And unfortunately, we went right back to the PC box, but take my word for it, it's a good thing that we caught that thing. We needed it for our side quest, so it's a good thing we got that out of the way now. But that being said, though, we're not actually quite done here, because there's a lot of surfing I want to do around here. As if you may remember, we talked to the treasure hunter at one point, and he said he was looking for shards. And these shards that he was talking about, they are around here somewhere, and I'd like to try and find them if possible. And this also reminds me that I need to put a repel back up, because we're no longer hunting for Relicanth. Away from this little tentacle here. And I'm going to be completely honest with you, when it comes to this surfing area, I'm not super familiar with it. Like, it's not that I haven't done it before. I definitely have done it before, trust me, but It's one of the places I'm probably least familiar with in the entire region. That being said, though, I think we want to, yeah, we want to go down here, I'm pretty sure. Ignore all these reefs here, and you're going to be seeing, I'm sure you guys have probably noticed at this point, but just in case you haven't, whenever you're diving underwater, you'll see these little light patches here. This is to represent the sun coming down from above, so it's to let you know that, you know, you can circumference right back up. So don't worry, you're not trapped down here. Like, speaking of which, I don't know how we're breathing underwater for so long. And oh, looks like I found it. Aha, we have found one of them. This is a green shard here, one of the treasures he was looking for. And these shards can be traded for some pretty neat items. So I recommend you find them on yourselves too if you're playing along. So that's one of the shards here, and there's 3 more to find. We got a yellow one, a red one, and a blue one. There's 4 colors for them. So that's 1 out of 4 taken care of. Now, if I can remember where the other ones are, that'd be superb, but I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really, so, taking a little bit of a gamble here looking for them, but let's see. I don't think there's any more dive spots over here, so I think it's safe to say we don't have to be over here anymore. There are no dive spots over here. Alright, perfect. That means we're done, all done over here. We can keep going. If you just float in the sea like this, Pokemon come around to play. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I would not like it if a Sharpedo or something came to try and bite my feet. I'm not trying to reenact Jaws, okay? It's only on a whim, but maybe I'll get you to register. Yeah, it's only on a whim, but maybe I'll get you to register me in your Pokénav. Hey, I got the girl's phone number, guys. Anyways, wild Pokemon, great. Holy crap, this thing is level 35. Are you serious? What is with wild Pokemon being so high leveled? I know this is the Hoenn region, which means it's the water region, but come on. That doesn't mean it to be like crazy in the water too. These Pokemon are crazy level, jeez. Anyways, over here we got another dive patch over here, which is a little bit, I'd say, let's see, it's like northwest of where we were before. I think that's a good way to say it. Let's check it over here, shall we? And wow, okay, that's disappointing. All right, let's go back up. Oopsies. And more north to where we were before. We got another dive patch right over here. Let's check it out. And oh, looks like we got something. Oh wait, is that? I see a hidden item. I see a hidden item. Another heart scale. Not bad. Deep sea treasure hunting is for the rich, apparently. Jeez. Alright, I think we want to go... Oh, we got a little bit of a maze here, looks like. I think we want to go up here. I could get lost down here. I wouldn't even mind. The music is so good down here. I wouldn't even complain about it. That's one of my favorite part about it. Like, this may be the water region. There's tons of water, which I've been mentioning a lot because I really want to emphasize this. A lot of people remember this region for the water, but I just gotta say, I wouldn't mind getting lost here at all and all the water because, holy crap, the music for the water in this game is so good. And ooh, a free calcium. I wonder who dropped that down here. I think I'm going to use that right away, actually. Let's see. Calcium raises special attack. Yep. All right. And I think I'll give that to... I'll give that to Pietro. He deserves it. He did a lot of work inside that gym. I think he deserves it. And I think I want to arise up here. Let's check this out. Let's see. Have we found ourselves anything good? We found ourselves in a... Oh, I see a Pokeball. I see something. I want it. I want it, but I cannot have it. What is this? Alright, looks like we hit a dead end. Great. Well, at least they taunted me with a Pokeball, so I know there's something over there. However, I don't think there's any way we can... Oh. Okay, I'm definitely going to put a repel up over here. There's tons of kelp. There's a super repel over here. And let's be on our merry way. I think there's a way we can go over this way to the right. There is... Wow, there's not. Okay, I just went back to where I started. Alright, over here to the top left of the water place we were just in, or are still in. Let's go back above water here, shall we? Let's see, maybe over here there's a shard. There... Aha! There is a shard, I knew it. Over here we have ourselves a red shard, so that makes 2 out of 4 that we've been looking for. Awesome. Alright, that being said though, I'm gonna cut away here. I'll be right back onto the main route, and we'll go back to diving once again. Alright, we're back here on Route 124, or wait, is it 214 or Route 2? I can just check my Pokemon now, 1 second here. I'm a stickler for the facts, let's see. Route 124, okay, I was correct the first time, awesome, okay. So now that we've done over there, we got these 2 dive spots over here we haven't checked out, so why don't we go ahead and, you know, check them out. And wow, once again, nothing here. However, there is a hidden item here, and it's a free pearl, which is a selling item. Not bad. Not bad at all. Once again, underwater here, even if you, like, remember that most of the underwater stuff, like what we're doing right now, this is all pretty much unrequired. However, there is a lot of good treasure down here, so I definitely recommend going down here. And this one has absolutely nothing, and I don't think you can use item finder in the water, so there's no need to worry about that. Alright, so over here, there was pretty much nothing, and I think, okay, so we got the treasure hunter house right there, so that's good to remember for when we're done hunting, but we're not quite done hunting quite yet. And we were just in that one as well, so where haven't we gone yet? We haven't gone into this one over here, so how about we check this out? I think this might lead to something good. I got a good feeling about this one. Let's check it out. I'll try going down here first. We got, looks like a place we can go above water right here. Not bad. Let's check it out. It's like been my catchphrase this time. And I think there's, I don't want to jinx it. Aha! I knew it. We got ourselves the blue shard, which means there's only 1 left to go. Not bad, you know? For being a guy who went into this thinking, oh crap, I'm gonna get so lost looking for these, I have actually been finding them pretty well. Not bad at all. Now, all that's left is the yellow shard, and also all that's left is for me to put another repel on because I am not running into wild Pokemon here. Except I probably still will because the Pokemon here are crazy high level for whatever reason. Okay, back under the water once again. We have this little place we can go circumference from, or not circumference, surface from. That's what I'm looking for. That I ignored last time, however, this time we should probably go up here. Let's check it out. And, oh, wait. Have I been here already? I could have sworn there was an item right there. Have I been here? I swear I've been here already. I'm getting deja vu from this place. This looks super familiar. Let me check the item finder quickly to make sure I'm not missing anything, because I could have sworn I was just here. But I don't think I've been underwater in this part yet either, which is a little confusing. Where is it? Where are you? There you are, item finder. Hello. Nope, there's no response. Alright, so apparently apparently there's just nothing here. Except the wild Pokemon who's level 35 at least. Jeez, okay. It's another Tentacool who's once again level 35. I could catch you and level you up once and you would evolve, so if you want yourself a Tentacool and you don't have one yet, I guess this is a perfect spot to get one. Good work, Bread. Alright. Let's be back once again on our way, though, because we got a yellow shard to find. Aha! I haven't gone over here to the left yet, and this looks like a hidden item. It is most definitely a hidden item. There is a free Carbos over here, which is once again for special attack. So I think, once again, I'll give that right to Pierre Joe. I want his Giga Drains to hit as hard as they can. Actually, no, this is a Carbos, not a... My bad. Mix them up. This is a speed one. Okay. For speed... You know what? I think Zipper needs all the speed help she can get. I'm gonna give it to Zipper. There you go. We got... Aha! Look at this. I think I found what might be the right spot for our yellow shard here. Let's see. And whoa, that's a lot of freaking reefs. Jeez, okay, well, if you want a Relicanth, this is probably the best spot to look for one, as you have tons of grass to walk through. That being said, though, is this the only thing that's down here? That might be the only thing that's down here. Looks like it, except I think... Aha, there is hidden items. Oh, there's another green shard down here? I actually didn't know that. I thought there was only one of each. Oh, look at that, the more you know. Alright, let's see. I think that's it, though. Okay, let's get going. Not a bad find, though. Not a bad find at all. Alright, once again on the hunt. Where could this yellow shard be? The expert treasure hunter. That is I, D-Mod Legimod. Goes on the hunt once more for our treasure. Hoping to seek vast riches and whatnot. I don't know, I'm just rambling on at this point. So while I was out here looking for this yellow shard here, I kept getting ran into by level 35 Tentacools. However, these foolish little 35 Tentacools have no idea what's about to hit them. For I am now level 36! Aha! And I'm also about to evolve. That's right, guys. Brett is finally evolving into the beast that we all knew he was going to become one day. It took long enough, though, that's for sure. Vigoroth is no more. Say hello to our newfound Pokemon friend and monster, Slacking. Brett has evolved into Slacking. Alright. And Brett is trying to learn Swagger. This thing looks like a Pokemon that has tons of Swagger. However, I don't think I'm going to be keeping Swagger. I think we'll pass on that. Let's take a look at a newfound friend here, shall we? So as you can see, this thing's HP has gone into monstrous levels of 171. That's absolutely insane. For starters, another important thing to note, however, is that it's also regained its ability in Truants. Now it can only attack every second turn, which, you know, we've dealt with it before. It's kind of annoying, but at the same time, look at these stats. 141 attack at level 36. Definitely a fair exchange. So yeah, 2 of our Pokemon are now fully evolved. And honestly, our team's getting pretty close to being fully evolved now. We just need Zipper and Damsel to evolve one more time when it's all set. That being said, though, I don't think Brett needs the experience share anymore. I think he's a big boy now. I think he can manage without it. So I'm going to go ahead and give this to Zipper. Not take away something. You can't take away nothing. I'll give him the experience share. There we go. And that being said, back on the hunt for this yellow shard, which I feel like I've checked everywhere at this point, so I might have actually overlooked it. Aha! I found you, faker! There we go, and finally the last of the 4 shards we've been looking for, the yellow shards. Now we have the red, blue, green, and yellow. Now we just need 3 more and we can make the Chaos Emeralds, or I mean the Master Emerald, my bad. Alright, that being said, now we have all the treasure we've been looking for. These are the 4 ones I was looking for in particular. Now it is time, I think, for us to return to the treasure hunter's house and see what our reward is for finding these shards. And apologies if there's been a lot of cutting this episode. I figured it'd just be best to, you know, cut away, because a lot of this is just diving around hoping I can find them, because, to be perfectly honest with you, like I said before, my memory of this place isn't perfect. However, it actually didn't take too long. We found the Relicanth relatively quickly, we found the shards kinda quickly. So yeah, overall not bad. And I'm on my last repel too, so good thing we found it just now. And aha, we found it. We've made it over here to the treasure hunter shack. Hello there, good sir. I have some shards for you. Tell me, have you seen any shards of tools made in ancient times? Well, hey, that's a shard. I'm looking for those. Oh man, you gotta trade with me. I'll give you something good. What do you want to trade? Here you can trade your shards for, wait for it, you're gonna see right here. He will trade you for evolutionary stones. For a red shard, he'll give you a fire stone, which can be used to evolve certain Pokemon, which unfortunately I have none on my party, but you know, it could be useful for you. It's a done deal. Use that wisely. And I would like to trade something else, and now we can trade the yellow shard, which you probably guessed it, is for a Thunderstone. Once again, could probably be useful for you, however not useful for me, as none of my Pokemon on my team evolved via a stone. Then we got the blue shard over here, which will once again trade you for a Water Stone. And you can probably guess what the green shard trades for at this point. You guessed it, it is the... Yeah, no, it's not the Moonstone. Shocking, isn't it? Nah, it's the Leaf Stone. And get yourself not only 1, but apparently you get 2 Leaf Stones. I only thought there was only 1 green shard, so that's kind of cool. I found another one. I actually didn't know about that. And there we go. Now that we've gotten all of those evolutionary stones, that's pretty much all the treasure that I think is around this area. We got ourselves some heart scales, we got ourselves some pearls, we got ourselves some evolutionary stones and trading for some shards. Not a bad haul if I do say so myself, you know? Diving for treasures, kind of fun. You get a lot of good rewards out of it. That being said, however, now that we've done all that, we're actually done diving onto this route, and I think now is time for us to depart from this route, make our way back over here to Moss Deep City, and I'm gonna need to go get Fruit Fly out of the PC box because I know exactly where we're going next. And it's another place that I've been hinting for. Actually, not another place, but it's been a place that I've been hinting for a while that we could have gone to. However, without dive, you can't actually fully explore the place we're going to. So I wanted to wait till we actually got dive so we can just do it all in one go. And let's see. I need dive still, so you know what, Brad, you can take your rest right here. You look like a pretty lazy guy. I think you'll enjoy a sweet rest over here. Just temporarily, though, because I'm not going to keep you there. I just need trophies temporarily. Alright, fruit fly, do your job. It's time to fly once again. And we're going to be flying all the way over here to Duper Town. Ah, Duper Town. It's been so long since I heard your lovely melodies, and so long since I've been beaten up by your gym leader mercilessly. Alright, before we go anywhere, let me go put away Troves here, and actually, wait a second, crap. There's no Pokemon in freaking Duper Town. I need the repels, because I kind of ran out of them. Alright, well in that case, we're not putting Troves away. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go buy some repels. We'll be right back. And I'm back. Bread in party and repels on deck. We are all set to go for our next adventure here. And once again, where we're going is not a required area. However, I like to explore places, and we can definitely go to explore now that we have Surf and Dive together. So that being said, let me go ahead and put on our max repel quickly, except I'm pretty sure that none of the Pokemon here are going to be like freaking level 35 like we've just seen before, so I think it should be fine. There we go, got a repel going on here, and you may have an idea exactly where we are going, because I talked about it a little bit before, and crap, I forgot we haven't fought any of the trainers here. Oh boy. Do you know a little town called Dewford? Yeah, I just came from here, it's like 5 feet away. Oh, you poor, poor Wingull. Little do you know the beast that you're about to fight. Hit this thing with a, actually, now that I think about it, aerial ace on a freaking Slacking sounds freaking hilarious. How would this thing use aerial ace? Does it just like get up and like fly at you? How does that work? This is a giant ape. That sounds funny. Oh, you poor, poor regular trainer. You have no idea what you were in store for, challenging me to a battle with my newfound Bread here. And Bread is loafing around. Oh, I miss saying that. There we go, aerial ace once again. There's no way this thing is living because it's freaking slacking. And ooh, that Goldeen is freaking Shishimi after that critical hit. Jeez. And super hit level 35. Not bad. I hate this. You're the one who came to challenge me. Don't get mad at me. Alright, let's keep going. So as I was saying, you guys may have an idea where we're going because I mentioned it before, and you guys are going to want to keep mind of it. And where? Okay, let's try and dodge this guy here. There we go. And it looks like you don't turn around, and holy swimmers, they are everywhere. I think we're getting near it. Here, Route 108 over here, and ah, she turned around. Crap. I love this sea. I forget about all my worries when I swim. Alright, and I think, aha, we've made it. This right over here, this little old shipwreck here, is actually a place that we can explore. And I mentioned it before that you guys wanted to keep it in the back of your mind, because we saw it before when sailing by here with the good old Mr. Briny, but now we can actually explore it fully now that we have Dive and Surf. However, I think we're going to be leaving that for the next episode, as it's kind of like a mini dungeon of sorts. It's completely unrequired mini dungeon at that, but it is a mini dungeon nonetheless. So that being said, sorry once again for all the cutting this episode. I figured it was the best way to handle all the diving, because believe me, there was a lot of freaking diving. But yeah, next time on Pokemon Emerald, we'll be exploring this ship here and seeing what exactly may have happened here. See you guys then.